Welcome back to episode 3 of the hardcore series, Poggers. So, we got a fortune pickaxe last time, fortune 3, but doesn't have efficiency, and I want to mine quickly, so I got a new pickaxe and got efficiency 4 on it. I didn't have enough levels, so I quickly went to get them. I wasn't bothered to go get levels, so instead I just got rid of some of the bookshelves, so the enchanting power was weaker. And it just let me get the same enchant but for cheaper. That's nice. So I got Silk Touch. I don't really mind with Silk Touch, but I guess I have to because I need the efficiency. So I'm not mining slowly. I'm not bothered to mine through Deep Slate, and it takes me like 8 years to get through because I want diamonds. I want diamonds now. Down in the caves and time to mine with my new Silk Touch pickaxe. I just started running down a tunnel, took a sharp turn, and then just decided to mine because yeah. You need diamonds and mining pog. I did a bunch of mining last episode, so I'm not going to bore you with like 5 minutes of just mining footage again. So I'm just going to get through this quickly, and then we can move on to more interesting things. This mining trip was going well, but like I still needed to find a few more diamonds. So I found a couple. It was nice going strong. The fortune pickaxe was working, definitely. And then eventually I found a few pieces of lapis, did the lapis trick a bit, lots of gold and iron. Overall, this was good. This was way worth my time. Okay, so you don't really need to mine for long when you have efficiency 4, fortune 3, because I got a lot of diamonds. This was an extremely successful mining trip. I got 58. That is a lot. That's pretty much carrying me for most of this entire world. Depends how many armor sets I want, to be perfectly honest, but that is enough. That is way enough. Also, I got a ton of deep slate and cobblestone to use. Like any sane person, I made full diamond armor to protect myself from further attacks. Because it just wasn't protecting me enough, you know? I took half a heart of damage. Not enough. I need that prot 4 diamond. I'm gonna get it soon. So, to save myself from like going through the trouble, I just quickly enchanted all my gear with basic enchants, like level 1 enchants, just off the bat. I didn't have enough levels to make them all level 30, or I didn't have enough levels to max them anyway. But literally, prot 1 is just helpful. It's just helpful. So I went and did that, and now we have decent armor. I met an issue. I didn't have any ways to get XP. I just didn't have any ways. I didn't have a spawner. I didn't have a mob farm. So me being big brain, I went to the Nether. And I thought maybe I could build a contraption that angered zombie piglins, and then I could kill zombie piglins for XP. But I spawned in a crimson forest, and that is terrible for zombie pigman spawns. So I had to move. So basically I just started digging a tunnel randomly. Yeah, that's it. I just decided, yeah, I'll just dig my way through, and then I'll end up somewhere. And I found that. I found ancient debris on a random nether tunnel. I don't know how, I just did. And yeah, it's got a green border because I have a texture pack, so I don't miss them when I'm netherite mining. But that's really lucky. Like, really, really lucky. Anyway, I continued with my tunnel in the nether until I reached the end. It didn't take long to find the end, only like another 100 blocks, but then I was met with this. More Crimson Forest, but I saw nether plains far out. So, I just decided to bridge. I was just gonna bridge over this, because I don't want to like make a staircase, go through the forest, and just have a chance on dying. So, yeah, I spent ages building like a bridge with walls, and it's nice. It's just good. with the baby-proof bridge completed, and knowing me, I'm gonna fall off it as well, even with the walls, I could finally move on to making my knockoff XP farm. So I found this flat area in this nether waste, and I decided to build it here. The design I was going for was a sort of, it had like a mob hopper in a way. So I would stand on a ledge while the piglins were angered towards me, and then they would run at me and then fall through a hole with trapdoors, because the trapdoors trick them into thinking it's a full block so they can walk there, but since it's a trapdoor they just fall into the hole. So if I line the edge like trapdoors like that, they should fall in. So now it was just time to test it. So I shot one to test if it would work, and it did. It worked quite well. They'd all push each other into the hole and I could grind them for XP. Theoretically, this did work, but like it was slow. It was really slow, and it took like 20 minutes to get like one level, so I didn't want to use it. So instead, I went back home to tackle a different issue: storage. So as you can see here, my storage system, it works, it's just not great. There's not enough chests and everything is sort of mixed, and honestly it's difficult to find stuff, and there's no specific specifications for where everything goes. So I wanted to build a better system. So here's what I did. I decided to build a cool deep slate, wait, is it deep stone? Well anyway, I decided to build a cool tower that would protect my stuff, because yeah, I know it's single player, but those creepers, yeah, they're trying to steal my stuff. Yeah, I've seen their eyes, they're all over my diamonds, Jesus Christ. So let's build a tower. The first thing they had to do was flatten out some land. I couldn't build this tower on an uneven surface because it'd look ugly, but let's be real, my building's terrible, so it'd look ugly anyway, but we don't talk about that around these parts. So after weeding up the ground and then flattening, I got to placing. And placing bricks is interesting. I really like this deep slate tile block because it like looks nice in edges. I don't know why, it just does. So I thought I'd use that on the edges of my build, so when it touches the ground and the pillars that support it up. It looks really strong as well. After a bit of time, I had this as a doorway, and I needed whatever that table is called, I forgot, but I needed one to make more bricks, because it's just easier, and you can just like click them in, and clicky clicky, brick go brr. Yeah. So I did that. Also, I wanted to fix these ponds, because they were ugly as, and they were in the way, because I can't go from my house to the tower without keep on falling in these ponds, and it's annoying. So I fixed them over just like Benedict didn't do to Amar's creeper holes on the SMP, and yeah. Yeah, this tower isn't the biggest tower you've seen, but it's going to have a second floor. So I put some dirt scaffolding so I could work on the second floor. And this is me working on it. I added stairs to the corner of the door. I don't know why. I think it just looks cooler. So I did, and you have to deal with it because this is my hardcore series and not yours. If you have an issue, just make your own hardcore series. I actually support that. If you make your own hardcore series, I will probably watch it. So yeah. For the third floor, I wanted to have like this overhang lip to the other floors to make it look more towery, like a pillager outpost. But then I realized it's like a building. So, but to make it look more structural, I added these raw deep slate blocks because they look really rocky and stony. And then I started work on the floor because, well, floor needs flooring, and I don't like working on grass because grass, like, it's green. I don't actually have that much against grass, but I just don't want to do it. So yeah, I added these cornering posts to the walls, I guess, and that makes it look a bit more stable. Next up, I had to go to the Nether for those shroom lights, my G. Shroom lights are really cool because I like them. They have a cool texture. They also give out a lot of light, and I don't want mobs spawning in my tower. The whole point was to keep mobs out of my tower and out of my chests. So shroom lights, they're quite handy. They look nice, so I'm going to use them. I also saw a bastion. Yeah, stay tuned. After collecting the shroom lights, I started work on actually putting them into the build. I think they look nice. I don't really know. They do, I think. But yeah. Also, there's this water pond in the middle. So the idea is that you have these stages that you can go up by via ladder or bubble elevator. And then if you want to go down, you can just jump down and there'll be water, which is cool. I thought it was cool, and I put a shroom light in there. Yeah, still need more resources for the roof though, since it's nowhere near done. I thought iron bars would look nice for windows, and it definitely did. It makes it look extremely edgy, unnecessarily edgy. You just have like my cute little village with all the animals and farm, and you just have this evil tower just off the back of it. After adding on the roof, it was actually looking quite nice. It was looking really snazzy. So yeah, there's a parkour system to get up the scaffolding. So then I had to move into it. So I started putting chests down. These chests were just a proof of concept to make sure chests actually look okay in the build, and I'll be moving into them shortly. I'll have to move all my stuff, and that's going to be extremely painful, but this is way better for a long-term solution. This build is pretty much done. There's like a bit that I can do, but there's not much left, except like maybe flesh up the corners a bit and move in. So, and with the build being finished, I am going to call this episode finished as well. I hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed making this. This one was extremely fun to make. Don't know why, probably because it was just a giant time lapse. But yeah, and yeah, I'll see you next time.